Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Victor, I'm back. Sorry. I'll wait till everybody gets here. Tell them. So, I think I know what's wrong. I don't know. Maybe not. Although the heater didn't go out, that was still running. But no, I'm not back, Randy. It's a figment of your imagination. This isn't really here. While I'm farting around here, let's do this. Yeah, this is better. Here we go. There's the otter. Since you guys don't care, it's here. It's covering my face. That's perfect, right? Yeah, there's another shot of the otter. That's the one from Banana. X-Fly. It's a new X-Fly plane. What did I undo? So I'm not positive what happened, guys. I think what happened, like I said, everything's on extension cords in here. And I think I stepped on the extension cord and it wiggled the router plug, which disconnected me. So I think that's what happened. So I'm not going to touch, like Eric always tells me, stop touching things. Stop pushing buttons. All right, so I won't get up again. Yeah, but I think that's what happened. I think when I stepped on the extension cord, it wiggled. And it only takes a millisecond on the router, and then you lose the connection. So, no, I need a new extension cord, Fred. But I really don't want to. I don't want to buy another extension cord because I'm going to be running the electricity out here pretty soon. Yeah, within weeks, I'm guessing, because I'm going to frame out this room, and then I'm going to, as soon as I mount the fuse panel or the breaker panel, I'm going to run the wire from the house to the panel, and I'll be live, and then we can get rid of the extension cords. So yeah, stop clicking. Got it, Randy. So so I hate to go out and buy another $100 extension cord for a temporary fix. So we'll see. I think we'll be all right. Yeah, I had a critical boot error on the Commodore 64. Exactly. Yeah. So I think that's what happened. Because everything's, I've got one extension cord coming in, and then there's, I've got a bunch of these multi-plug, things. So there's a shitload of stuff plugged in. Now, I'm not running it all at the same time, but there's two laptops plugged in, a boom box, the television, the heater, some battery charge, RC battery chargers, my soldering station, the heat gun, everything's plugged in. There's cords everywhere. And but like I said, they're not all being used at the same time. So the only thing that really draws enough power to get the extension cord hot is when I run the heater on high. On low, it's fine, but on high, it gets the extension cord hot. So the lights, all the lights are plugged in. So yeah, everything's on multi-plugs, and so the router was plugged in, and I think the wire wiggled and it killed the router for a second. You lost an engine on your Otter today, huh? Really? Yeah. So anyway, that's that. The picture I got up now is the new Otter, the X-Fly Otter. And that's the other picture was on floats. This is on landing gear. More Otter, less Kenny. More cowbell. I'm just reading back in the chat here. And oddly enough, both Otters are set up for FPV. I don't know. It's a coincidence that they both did that, but both the Flex plane and this one have FPV gear, I believe, set up on them. Or maybe it's just this one. I thought it was the Flex one I saw. Yeah, it's just an Otter, not a twin. So, if you go on, there's 26 pictures of this airplane. If you go on Banana's website, they have a shitload of pictures. I just grabbed 2 of them to give you guys a glimpse of what it looks like. But yeah, it's a good looking airplane. Yeah, wait till I plug my Tesla in. It's 6S. Yeah, both of them are 6S birds. So, and for you guys that haven't seen the Flex one, here, I'll put a picture of that one up too. Hang on a second. Let me, we'll just do it this way so I don't have to. Image, existing. Oh no, we got to add one. Okay. Browse. And this was the picture, I think, with. So, yeah, here's a picture of this one and how big it is. So this will give you a real glimpse of. And since you guys don't want to see my face here, there you go. So that's the one from Flex Innovations. Look at how big that sumbitch is. Holy crap. But that one's, the day one's $699 and the night one's $779. So yeah, this one's almost it's 90 inches on this one, Roy, the Flex one. Yeah, 2286 millimeters. Yeah, I'm getting one, Philip. I'm waiting for the night version to come back in stock or come in stock. I don't know that they ever got the night ones in yet. Yeah. It's going to take. I'm sure I'm going to have to take the wing off to get that in my trailer. It won't fit in there in one piece. I'll definitely have to take it apart. Yeah, double prop balance, and that'll take me a week to balance the props. Here, I'm going to put another picture up. Hang on a second. Let me go get another picture. This is the same one. And this is the night picture on floats. So hang on a second. Let me get that one. So we'll do the same thing. I'm just going to... Okay, so that's the plane on Float's night version lit up. So that's what I want, the night version. Big Jim, what's up? How you doing, man? Yeah, you're getting the shitty Cloud Prancer. Yeah, from Harbor Freight. Oh my God. Which plane is that you're talking about, Randy? Uh-oh, Wild Bill put up a video. What's this? A helicopter? Who wants to watch a helicopter? No, I'm just kidding. Is this at your field, Bill? It looks like that looks like Tucson to me. I don't know. That's a nice looking helicopter. I like that. So I just like scale stuff. I'm sorry, I'm just a scale guy. Yeah, there's 17 in here. It says 6 likes. I don't see 7. Yeah. So hit it again, guys. Oh, the Edge 540 from Phoenix. Gotcha. Isn't that brand new? Didn't you just get that plane? Oh, you want me to play it on the show? All right, I can do that. I doubt it, Jim. I'll ask him. I can hell, I can send him a text message right now. What time is it? Yeah, he might still be up. Let me text him and see what he says. All right, we'll see if he answers me. Okay, I'll do the sound off. Let me set that up. Hold on a second. I guess I can do it. Let's do it here. And okay, right there. And then we're going to go to window capture, and we're going to pick the helicopter. Okay. And we're going to go full screen on that. Let me let's start it over. Okay. There you go. No, 6. You actually hit it twice. That way you'll unlike the other one. I'm pressing buttons again. Watch out. Yeah, that's it. I'm trying to double my income. My $100 every 2 months is killing me. Tell him he's gay if he can't come up with 2 night versions. Okay, I'm sure that'll help. That'll get him right on it for us. So if I tell him he's gay. Yes, I'm getting the screen blocker shit too. Yeah, ad blocker. Yep. Yeah, I just went through that a couple of times. Yeah, I'm scamming you to get more likes. What a scammer, man! I mean, it's costing you guys thousands. I'm making so much money off you liking my videos. That's how I can afford all these airplanes. Oh my God. So this is a nice looking helicopter, and he flies it like it's scale. You know, he's doing a nice job making it look real. This is how I fly. I like this. You know, all that bebopping around crap. It's cool, but I'd much rather watch this. You know, it's got, look at the lights on it. You know, that's just a badass helicopter right there. That's really cool. You fly like you're being shot at. A little erratic, are you? Yeah, that's a nice helicopter. You think it's only an 800? I don't know. It looks bigger than that. I don't know. Could be anything. I mean, we really don't have anything to scale it by. I'm just assuming it's bigger than that, but maybe not. Is that right? 800 is as big as they get? Oh, I thought they made them bigger than that. Okay. That's probably what size my buddy's was then, because It was big, so I guess that it's probably an 800 then. Yeah, no, his wasn't a turbine. Yeah. I don't see any exhaust smoke on this one. I think this one's electric. I can't hear it, so but I think it was electric. Oh no, wait a minute. Was that some smoke? I don't know, Bill. Was this thing is it electric or gas? Electric. Okay. Nice helicopter. That's cool. Now, is that an event going on at your field? Is that? I mean, there's a lot of people there. It's a lot of tents and shit. What's going on? Is that the rotor size 800 millimeter rotor? Is that what that is, Roach? I don't really know. I've got a few helicopters, but I don't know shit about them. I don't pay that much attention. Oh, it's not your, but it's close by your field, or it's close in what it looks like. Oh, so 800 is the measurement of one blade. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it's in Arizona. Okay, gotcha. All right, so we'll go back to the otter. So if you notice, even the floats are lit up in that picture, which I think is really cool. Sure, Bill. Hey, no, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. That was a cool video. Yeah. Um, well, they're lit up more than it's shown in this picture. This picture really is kind of. Um, I'm not sure what's going on here, but I can tell you that I have a set of floats on my. I have a Air Titan that's lit up, and I have floats on that one, and the floats light up really well. These floats, I think, depending on how thick the paint is, of course, is going to dim the coloring, the brightness down. If they were just plain white, bare foam, they would definitely be brighter. But I think they look cool as shit in blue like that. That looks really good. So. You might be right. Let me hang on. Well, it had two bladed props in the other picture too. They're not flying. I thought I saw one picture. Let me go find the picture. Hang on a minute here. I thought I had seen one picture of it where it had the black and white striped props on it, the flex one. But maybe I'm wrong. I thought I saw that. Yeah, this has got black. It's got black two-bladed props. Now, in the other picture, where Kiefer's holding it, it's got wood props on it. So they've changed the props, to black plastic. To these are wood, but they're still two-bladed props. They should be three-bladed, and they should be that black and white check. like the other prop was. Let me go back to that. Hold on here. So if we take this, where'd that go? That's interesting. What the hell happened here? What? Oh, I know what's wrong. Duh. Dork. Yeah, I'm just a dork. That's what it is. Okay, so this is. Let me do this. Let's kill the. Let's move this up. All right, so there's the two of them side by side, or top or bottom. Anyway, yeah. So the flex one on the bottom has wood props on it there in that picture, and the X-Fly plane's got the black and white stripe propellers on it, which I think looks cool. That's the way the Horizon one comes. If you guys have seen the Horizon Otter, which is tiny compared to these things, but it's got the black and white stripe props on it too. In the Banana Hobby one, it looks like it's got two bladed props on that picture. I don't know. Hang on a minute. Let me get to the picture and see what it looks like. Now they're spinning on that picture, and they're the black and white striped, and they're spinning. I don't know if that's showing up on your. Yeah, I thought so too, Roach. I wasn't gonna get it, and then one of the guys at the field, the guy that owns the property, Bo, he had one, and he let me fly it, and I was like, damn, this thing is fun. So I actually won mine at an auction. One of the club members died at the other field, the Imperial field I fly at, and they had he donated all of his stuff to the club. So they could auction it off, make some money for the club. So it was brand new, never flown. He put it together. It was out of the box, but he'd never flown it. And I got it for $100. These jackasses down there were bidding $10 and $20. And I'm like, guys, this is money for the club. Come on. So I bid $100, and nobody would bid against me. So I got it for $100. I wanted to make the club a little bit of money, and, so I was prepared to go higher, but nobody bid against me. So, but I just jumped it right to $100. We're not going to play this nickel dime bullshit. Not for that plane. So, anyway, so I got one. I love it. It's fun. Nice little airplane. Good for you, Fred. Now there's 3 of us. Me, Big Jim, and you. We all 3 of us put the we already pre-ordered the X-Fly Otter. So yeah, that's cool, Roach. So lately, all this new construction going on, we've got retention ponds everywhere. So I've got lots of places to fly float planes now. You know, the road, they put this new road in on the way to my flying field, and there's 3 retention ponds on that road that literally I could just hop up on the curb and drive out into the grass field there and unload and fly right off the retention pond. I mean, somebody might throw me out, you know, but at least I could fly until they do. Yeah, yeah. Big Jim wants the Flex Otter too, so we're both going to get both otters. I'm just, like I said, they've got the Dave one in stock. If you want the Flex Otter and you don't care if it has lights in it for night flying, you can get one right now. They have it in stock, but I'm going to wait for the Night Flyer. So. Which plane is that, Kenny? The Cunha? Cunha? What's that? Yeah, no, you're not supposed to fly it around inverted and do hover Harriers with the floats on it. I mean, the Flex guys do, but maybe not a good idea. Oh, Philip, you got the UMX Otter? Yeah, it's cute, but I'm done buying the UMX planes. They're just too fragile. Oh, that one you showed me. Oh, I remember now. The glider, the all graphite carbon fiber needle. Which one, Phil? The UMX Otters too slow? Well, put a 3-cell in it. That's all you got to do. That'll perk it right up. That little UMX F-27, man, that's a little missile on 3S. You know, I've got a tiny little 3S I put in that sumbitch, and that thing, it hauls ass. You know, it's either perk it up or light it up. Oh, we'll put a 2S in it. I'll bet it'll handle a 2S. Just don't go full throttle. You know, or don't go full throttle for very long. but it'll handle a 2S. You won't burn it up on that. You know, just moderation. You know, you can go full throttle for 10 seconds and then back it down. You know, it'll probably be fine. Yeah, that's true. The magic smoke can't be reinstalled. I think this was supposed to be 3S. This little F27. Yeah, this thing's a little missile. Let me get back to a screen we can show on here. Hold on. Let me get rid of this. And where is my... Okay. So we'll go back to here. So here's the F27 UMX. Why is that? Oh, we're on that camera. Oh, okay. Yeah. So and it, because it's green, it's it's clear. It's see-through. Here, with the bottom's not green. There we go. So that, and then I added the orange to make it a little easier to see. So I put orange on the wingtips and then on the outside of the, or on the inside of the fins. So there's orange here and here. And then on the wingtips on the bottom. And just to make it a little more visible. But yeah, this thing's a missile. It's got a rubber nose, a squishy rubber nose. So if you dork it in, it's fine. Ask me how I know. But yeah, this thing's a blast. I don't know why they discontinued it. This is the most rugged UMX plane they've ever made. It's actually got real hinges on it, not tape hinges. It's got real hinges. It's really a stout piece of foam. You know, this is a durable UMX plane. If they came back out with this, I'd buy more of them. I've got two. One's brand new in the box. This one's been flown a bunch. But it's a great, and it's pretty damn fast. And it's a drill bit rolling. Oh my God. But yeah, I put a little 3S in there, and it really hauls the mail. Oh, no shit. You put a 2S in it and blew it? Wow, that's crazy. I can't believe that. Well, did you replace the board? Because I was thinking replace it with a different board. You know, like something that can handle 2S. Big Jim. Yeah, that's true. See, that's what I don't like about the UMX planes also. That the flight board with the servos on it are all one for way too much money. You know, it just, you know, that's why I love that Hobby King UMX plane. It's that Micro Tundra. It's got real servos in it. It just has a receiver in it, not that stupid motherboard bullshit. You know, there's nothing expensive about that airplane. You know, if you need to replace something, you know, it's pennies. You know, so that's my go-to UMX plane now, is that Micro Tundra. That thing is awesome. I love that little thing. Yeah, you're probably right, Philip. It's, you know, I'm thinking maybe one of their other twin UMXers. What else did they come out with that was a twin? The 810. You know, maybe the 810 board, because that's 2S. I wonder if the 810 ESC board would work in it. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say. But yeah, I know what you're saying. That's why I stopped buying UMX planes. You know, if the board goes bad, like in this one, the my original timber, the I think one of the elevator servo's bad. It works, but it doesn't work right, and if you go full up, it'll lock, and then you're screwed. But you can still fly it around and everything. But yeah, I'm not going to replace that damn board for $80 just to fix the elevator. Screw that. I'd probably end up just buying a servo that goes in the micro tundra and splicing the wire onto the board. You know, screw it. Because I'm not going to buy a board for that plane. It's not worth it. It's not worth fixing. I mean, I fly it the way it is. And I also have the turbo timber too. But, you know, I'm just not going to spend that kind of money to fix them. It's not worth it. Yeah, Philip. I'm guessing it probably is about the same price. You know, that's what I'm thinking. You know, it's because they're all about, you know, they're all in the $80-$90 range. Every freaking one of those motherboards for these UMX planes. It's cheaper just to buy another fucking airplane. You know, if the board goes bad or a servo on the board goes bad, just buy another airplane. You know, use that one for parts. You know, I don't know. But yeah, I think I might try to order one of the micro servos for the Hobby King micro Tundra, and then splice it onto here to fix this elevator. The only thing I gotta say though, except for this one, you know, I love the lights they put on the UMX planes. I think that's awesome, but they're just too fragile. You know, everything is so delicate, and the micro Tundra is not delicate at all. You can bash that airplane. It's got thick foam, ridges in it for strength and everything. I mean, they really put some thought into that. That plane's awesome, and yeah, it needs to be faster. I should probably try that one on 3S. It's a 2S now. I should probably put a 3S in it and see what it does. But it's a great little flyer. You know, it's a great looking airplane. Well, that's true, Kenny. I could do that. You know, to turn the rates down and it won't lock the elevator. But it's I don't know. I mean, for what I do with it now, just putzing around, it's not that big a deal. Oh yeah, I forgot about the citation. Yeah, but the citation board would have worked in it too. You know, I didn't think of that one. I was thinking the Warthog. Because I have the Warthog. It needs a board. You know, I'm not fixing the board. It needs what's wrong with it? One of the ailerons isn't working. I forget. But yeah, just too expensive to fix it. I'm hoping Hobby King comes out with more of their micro size planes because, like I said, they're so much better made The foam's better. They use real servos in it. I don't know if they're like 4 gram, 5 gram. I don't know. They're tiny, but they're real servos on all the control surfaces. It just has a receiver in it. Nothing. Nothing proprietary. It's not something you have to buy that stupid motherboard with with linear servos. Forget all that. Screw that. This is just a regular airplane. And it's so well made. I'm really looking forward to their next release of a micro something, because if they build it like that thing, it's going to be awesome. You're making Philip. You're making me want to buy an Otter and a board so I can put lights on a UMX Otter. If I want to spend $250 on a UMX plane, but it'd be cool as hell. But damn. Oh God. Yeah, that would be a micro Otter would be awesome. The UMX Otter with lights would be fucking cool as shit. Oh, the UMX Otter has lights? Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. Nav lights and strobes. Cool. That's cool. Yeah, I can't believe they put that on 1S. What the hell were they thinking? A twin on 1S. Yeah, I don't get that one at all. Have I seen your Viper video yet? Which one? I saw one you flew. You flew it for 8 minutes? Good, man. That's good to hear. Oh, excuse me. Good to hear that. So when especially that, I know which Viper you're talking about. I think you and I are the only two that have them. Yes, I saw the lights on yours. Nice. I saw the extra lights you put on. The strobes looked cool as shit. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, nice job. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, I did see that. That really looked cool. Made me want to put them on mine. So I meant to ask you, are you having any trouble with the steering retracts on the nose gear? My nose gear is being such a pain in the fucking ass. So, the wheel cocks when it goes up, and then it gets jammed sometimes. And I got around that by I put the servo on a separate channel, or the steering servo on a separate channel, so I could cock it when I hit the gear switch. I just put an offset on it, so it offsets and then it goes up, and it goes up fine then, but it keeps getting jammed, because that funky bend they have on the nose gear steering wire. So did you change that, or what did you do? Or do I just need to figure a better, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But that's the only thing I have that aggravates me on that jet. And it doesn't do it all the time either. It's not consistent. You just keep adjusting it. Okay, so it's not me. Yeah, if I keep adjusting it, I can keep it working, but I have to keep adjusting it. What the fuck? What the hell's wrong with that nose gear? Damn. I just ordered, when I got your canopy, I ordered another set of wheel retracts for it. And the new ones are all aluminum, not black plastic and aluminum. They're all aluminum. They're 2-wire retracts, so you have to use this controller board with it to run them. They make no noise at all when they move. They go up and down, and you can't even hear them. They're like whisper quiet. Super smooth and whisper quiet. $159 for the set. That's the controller and the 3 retracts. So basically, I was buying everything I need to put in the yellow Viper, so I'd have 2 of them flying. So I bought the fan. I got a 90 millimeter fan here somewhere. It's a Taft fan. And I bought a shitload of servos to put in it. I bought the retracts to put in it. I need an ESC yet. But I've got extra ESCs here, so I probably have one I can put in it. What else? That's pretty much it. I think I have everything I need to put that thing together. The yellow one will be flying. So you can figure it out where it'll go up and down. Did you have to do something to cock the wheel to make it go up and down? How did you get around that? Because mine, when it goes up, it keeps wanting to twist the wheel, and it gets hung up on the door. So I cock it the opposite so that when it goes up, it really kind of goes in straight. So I have the servo cock it before it goes up. Do you do anything like that, or do you just have it adjusted so it just works? Oh, let's do this. Oh, okay. You want a tiny desktop forklift. They probably make it. I wouldn't doubt it. Bad hair day. I don't know what the hell my hair's doing here. It's not. It's not behaving. Yeah. I've had mine do that too. That the stupid arm gets flipped around the other way. Like I said, that nose gear is a pain in the ass. I'm really having a fit with that damn thing. And I love that jet. So I took it to the Bigfoot event, and I flew it there. And it did great, But at one time it did the stupid. It wouldn't go up. it was hanging down. It went up and stalled, and the gear door was hanging open. And then one time it wouldn't come down, but I flicked the switch and worked the rudder at the same time, and I got it to come down. So, but yeah, I flew it, I don't know, 3 or 4 times at the Bigfoot event. And it just flies so good. I love that jet. I mean, God, it is so stable. You know, it just goes where you point it. And it doesn't give you any shit. It just goes where you point it. It's such a good flying jet. I love that thing. No, it's not. That's not the so there's what's going on, Phil. This particular nose gear has a, you know, God, I wish I had one of them out here. It's on the one side, and then this arm, the steering arm has this crazy bend that goes all the way around to the other side. So it wraps around the front of it and goes to the other side. And then when the gear folds, that arm has to kind of like twist, you know, and when it doesn't go the way it needs to, you know, because it can go either way, you know, and it sometimes it just goes the wrong way and screws it all up. So it's a way overcomplicated setup, and I don't know why they did that. I'm seriously thinking about completely straightening that arm and putting my own bend in it, like the Carbon Z, where it's just a straight out and a 90-degree bend up, and the arm goes straight to that. And I'm seriously thinking about, even if I have to move the servo to the other side of the airplane, because it's just too damn complicated. I don't know why they did it like that, but it's really stupid. Yeah, it's just a bad design. You're right. It really is. The nose gear on this plane is a really bad design. Yeah, Michael, I went 20 minutes in a longest flight contest with my Viper. You know, I was thermaling it. No lie. I saw birds over on one side of the field, and I went over there, and I was, you know, power off, and I was just thermaling around with the birds, and then I flew to the other side of the field. Yeah, I got a 20-minute flight out of it. I didn't win. A guy with a 70, he had one of the Viper 70s from Horizon with a 70, I think he put a 7500 battery in it. And he got it. He went 26 minutes, so he beat me by 6 minutes with that thing. I honestly don't know how he did it. You know, I wouldn't have thought that thing would have flew that well with that much weight in it, but it did. So it kind of goes like I said, Fred. Oh, God, Fred, I'll leave it to you. I can always count on you. So, yeah, so I got to look at it. You know, I don't know. I just got to really I had it working perfect. When I cocked the wheel, I got it cocked just right where it went right up in and out and every time. But then, I don't know. I think possibly my servo, I think the gear, the spline on the servo is stripped, and I think if it moves like one notch, it messes up the whole thing. So I think I'm going to either replace that servo or just the arm. I don't know, but I got to really look at it. I haven't had the plane flying in years. I finally put it back together and got it working, and it worked pretty successfully. I had 4 flights, and I didn't have to make a wheel up landing on any of them. So, nice. I was watching one of your onboard videos, but I think it was on your F4, wasn't it? Which one did I watch? I watched your onboard video one, but I think you were flying the F4 that day. I don't know. Maybe it was the Viper. I can't remember. But yeah, I've been watching your videos. They're pretty cool. Okay, so the onboard, yeah. So I saw that video too. I was watching your flying field from the air. I love that. That looked cool. You know, you were flying around the field and yeah, I think you landed toward the. Well, no, I think that was the F4 though. It wasn't on board when I watched that. You landed toward the circle, and then you ran off the end of it. But I'm pretty sure that was the F4 I saw. Hey, Paul, what's up? Good to see you, man. So what strobes did you put on your Viper? The strobe lights you added. What did you put on? Well, I meant you ran off the runway into the circle. You were in the circle, but you know, yeah, and then you had to make a big turn. You got them from Ready Made RC? Okay. Well, you've got a long ass fucking runway. Why don't you walk down a couple more feet and land a little farther down? You got a real damn runway there, guys. You got all the room in the world. What the hell? You're standing too close to the circle. Move down. Yeah, they looked good. I liked your. I saw that. I was sitting in my chair, and when as soon as the camera come on to the plane, I was like, "Damn, he put strobes on that. That looks cool." So, yeah, I really like that. I love lights. God, I fucking love these airplanes with lights on them. That's why I was so mad that Flex didn't put damn nav lights on that Otter. I was like, what the hell were they thinking? They put nav lights on everything, you know, and they didn't put them on the Otter. I couldn't believe it. They put landing lights on it though. It was not no wingtip lights. Really strange. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, when I landed mine at Bigfoot, it just kept rolling. You know, I had to make a sharp turn at the end of the runway to keep it from rolling off. Oh, so you didn't quit yet, Paul? It's getting cold out there. Heading back to Minnesota. You're going to be headed back to Minnesota. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I listen. I mean, you're preaching to the choir, buddy. I know that. I know that jet. I love that jet. It's still my favorite jet. I don't. I've got that one and my Yak 190 are the two coolest. Well, I don't know. The J65 is really cool too. I like that one a lot. So those are my three best jets. I love those jets. They just really are good. You're gonna move in with me? Well, wait till I get the room finished. Hold on. I'm gonna probably need a month or two. Hold the fort. We can hot cod it. Yeah. Ah, screw that. We're gonna spoon. Oh yeah, there you go. It's the Taft Hobby Viper. It's a 90 millimeter. It's the most scale Viper that they ever made. It really looks just like the real Viper. You know, the one that I think it was an Italian company or something that made a Viper, a real airplane that you fly in tandem. And this is the one Viper that looks exactly like it. They even originally, when they came out with it, they had 4 color schemes, and one of them was that bronze color, which the real one is. It's a bronze and black, and they actually painted one of the models that, and it didn't sell. Nobody wanted it in that color, including me. I didn't want it in that color either, but at the last minute, I almost bought one, you know, because I just wanted the plane, and if that was the only color they had left, and I'm like, you know, and I didn't do it, but I was gonna. I wanted that plane so bad. I figure, yeah, screw it, I'll just paint it. But I ended up not getting it, and then later on I found it at my favorite place. What is it? Banggood? Is that yeah? Good old Banggood had them. So I bought one, and it was exactly what I wanted. So I ordered a second one, and I got fucked on the second one, and I had to fight with PayPal and them for a couple months. I finally got my money back, and I got to keep the jet they sent me, which was just foam. There was nothing else in the box. It was supposed to be a plug and play, and there was nothing in the box but foam. I'm like, I don't think so. This isn't going to work like this. So yeah, we're still holding at 66 degrees, so not too bad. The humidity's down to 37. Holy shit. Yeah, plug and pray. Yeah, Philip, that's about right. Yeah. So it wasn't like I ordered it wrong. I went back to my original order, and there's a button there that says buy again. So I pressed the buy again button to get the exact same airplane. But I had to change the color because they were out of the green. So they were out of, the only one they had was the yellow. And I said, well, I want it bad enough this time. Fuck it, I'll get the yellow. So I just clicked on the yellow, and they sent me a box of foam with nothing in it. No wires, nothing. No wires, no servos, nothing. Just the plastic bits and the foam. That's all I got. And I'm like, I'm not paying $300 for, foam and plastic bits. So, and we had a big long fight for months. And then finally, they sent me an email saying, if you cancel your claim with PayPal, we'll send you the parts. And all I had to do was send that to PayPal, and they said, oh, no, that's not how this works. And they instantly, right then, gave me my money back and closed the claim. I said, good deal. I like that. Thank you. So, yeah. Yeah, Philip, but they usually have like servos and a motor and a few extra bits besides the foam and plastic. I didn't get the extra bits. Oh, did you get an? Oh, that's right. They came out with a new Turbo Timber Evolution, didn't they? It's blue. I like that. That looked good. I'm not going to buy one, but it looked good. I like it. It looked cool. I like it in the blue. Yeah, I like the extra bits. For sure. Hell, I can put that video up right now. Let me go get it for you. Hang on a minute. Viper after the rain. Okay, hold on a second. Let me switch my camera thingy here to not there. Not there. No. Let's do it. Let's put it here. Okay. All right. Okay. Click OK. Move it up one click here. There we go. And let me start the video. And do that. There we go. All right, Paul, you watching? Here it is. Look at those strobe lights. I love those strobe lights. Yeah, the afterburner is cool too. Yeah, Spencer gave me an afterburner. I wonder if I can get it in that plane. I wonder if the can size is right for that motor. Yeah, when they came out with this jet, it had there were 4 color schemes. The red and white, which is what Michael's flying here. The green and white, which is what I have. Oh, look at the strobes coming at us. That's cool. There was a yellow and white. I have that one in the box. That's the one that's just bits. And then the bronze and black. And nobody wanted to buy the bronze and black one, including me. I wish I had now. I really wish I'd have bought it, but look at that afterburner. I love it. It really is. This jet is so stable, you'd swear there's a freaking gyro in it. It just is rock solid. It's like it's on rails. It's just such a good flying airplane. Yeah, the best part, Paul, was it's a 90 millimeter 6S under $300, and then they came out with an 8S version that was just over 300. It was like 329 or something, and yeah, it was such a great buy. It has lights. The strobes Michael added, but it's got nav lights. It comes with nav lights, But yeah, just a beautiful airplane. The quality of the foam's not the greatest, or the paint. I mean, it's not. But that kind of stuff is easy to fix. For me anyway. I don't mind repainting it. I just repainted my RV8. So yeah, the quality of the foam and the paint was a little down, but it makes up for it in the flying. It just flies so good. It's, you know, who gives a fuck? I'll repaint it. You know, to get a jet that flies this good, I'll repaint it. Yeah, it's a splash. Yeah, found that puddle. So there you go, guys. Oh, hey, let me go back. Yeah, get a good look at it. Yeah, awesome airplane. Love that airplane. You thought it was a tunnel hall. So anyway, yeah, it's just an awesome jet. That's been one of my favorites. That one in the my 90 millimeter Yak 130 up until the J65 came out. And hey, Roach Coach, if you haven't bought a J65 from Banana Hobby yet, get one. You'll love it. They're still $4.99, which is a great deal for that airplane. It's got 11 lights on it. It's got lights all over it, and it's even smoother than the Viper. You're just gonna love it. It's such a good flying airplane. Yeah, it's not RC Castle has parts for the plane. I don't think they have any foam bits left, but they've got the canopies and the landing gear. I bought a 90 millimeter fan unit, stuff like that. But I don't think they have any foam bits for it anymore. Yeah, I wish Taft Hobbies would start making it again. It's such a great airplane. If I'd buy more of them. Honest to God, I got 2 of them now. I'd buy more of them if they came back out with it. I'd have a couple of spares. I love it that much. I just love that jet. I would love to have another one. I'd have one in every color, including the bronze. If I could get a bronze one, I'd buy it. Are you seeing it on somebody's website, Roach? Other than RC, I mean, you can see it on RC Castle, but it's got a big line through it that says sold out. Oh, it's where's that? Is that at RC Castle? Yeah, there's your phone again. Yeah, it's a shame. I wish they'd. Yeah, I know, stupid phone. Yeah, I know. I wish they'd come back out with it. Man, I just love that airplane. Because I'd buy, I've got a green one. I'd buy a red one. I'd buy the bronze one. I've got the yellow one. So I'd have one of every color just to have them. So, all right. So you've got your gear working right. So I'm going to fuck with mine until I get it. I'm going to change that servo because I think the servo arm on the steering servo is what part of the problem. So I'm just going to keep screwing with it until I get it nailed down. Oh, really? Somebody had one on Marketplace? Well, you should make, send them a message. Make them an offer, Yeah, I mean, you and I know it's not the most popular jet, only because people don't know what it is. You type in Viper jet and you get jet boats. That's not what I'm looking for. Yeah. Oh, there's a Habu F-16. Ooh, a KY Viper. Alrighty then. Everybody should have a KY Viper. Yeah, I don't see it on here. I'm looking at Marketplace. Well, I don't know how. I probably don't have the reach far enough. So anyway, yeah. Oh, maybe that's what's wrong with mine. Maybe I need to make the servo arm shorter. Oh, wow, really? Was it new in the box, I guess? Yeah, yeah, I know what you're saying. The steering arm servo. Yeah, maybe that's where I've got it wrong. The HSD Viper. That's not even ringing a bell. What Viper does HSD have? Oh, the Wes had one. I guess it flies good. I had the chance to buy it pretty cheap, and I didn't go for it. I bought the T45. He had the T45 and the Viper for sale at the same day at the RC Jet event down at Imperial, and I bought it the T45, and one of the other guys bought the Viper, and Yeah, all right. Cool, Michael. I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna really study it. Um, I just took it out of the trailer yesterday. It was in the trailer from Bigfoot. I took it out yesterday and put something else in. I think I put my Bayhawk in. I finally fixed the nose gear on my Bayhawk, and so I wanted to fly it. So I took the Viper out and put that in. So that's what I'm going to concentrate on that nose gear. I'm going to, since you say you've got yours working perfect, now I see hope. I was getting so frustrated with that damn thing. So I'm going to try it again and see if I can figure it out. I've had it working good, but not like you said. You had to keep readjusting it. That's what I have to keep doing, and it just kind of yeah, that'd be helpful. Send me some pictures. That might help. I'd appreciate that. Thank you. Um, I'm definitely going to change that servo. I think the servo is part of the problem. I think that servo's I think the splines are stripped. So I'm going to try that. Get rid of that servo, change the arm, look at your pictures, and because if I can get that working consistently, I want to repaint it. It's due for a repaint. It's not in horrible shape, but did yours all bubble up? Like, like it's got acne? Because mine's got like bubble marks all over it. And I think I'm just going to sand it all smooth and reshoot it. Yeah, mine's not bad either. I mean, it's not bad. I just I just went over my RV8. So when I had that crash and I replaced that fuselage, um, it came the wrong color orange. I mean, it was close, but it was a lighter orange than the rest of the airplane. The rest of the plane was a darker orange, so it didn't match. And I was like, screw it, I don't care. I'm going to fly it anyway. So I've been flying it all this time. I never put the decals on it. I just flew the thing the way it was. I did paint a black stripe on it just to give it that orange and black color, kind of mimicking what it's supposed to have on it. But the one it's supposed to be on it also has a big black star on the side of the fuselage. I didn't do that. So so it had a lot of, it's, the plane's 4 years old, I think, 4 or 5 years old. And it had some hanger rash on it. So I steamed out all the hanger rash. It all came out beautiful, and I sanded it smooth. And then I taped it off the orange, and I got the right color orange. And when I painted the little RV8, I repainted the paint on my big RV8. And then today at the field, I put all the decals on it, and it looks great now. I mean, it's not perfect by any means, but there's spots where when I was steaming it that it gatored the foam, and I sanded it down, but it's still, you can still see a little bit of the gatoring in it, here and there, but there's no dents in it anymore or any of that. There's some discoloration in it here and there from, it's, like I said, it's 4 years old. Dirt gets in the foam and you can't get it out. It just gets impregnated into the cells. So, but overall, it looks great. It really, and the decals, it takes your eyes away from the little imperfections. So the plane looks great. Yeah, I'm really happy with the way it came out. So I'm still painting the spinner though. The spinner was needed repainting, and it has. I sanded it all smooth, and there's mold marks on. There's a rib inside the spinner, a 4-bladed rib inside, and you can see exactly where it is on the outside. So I have to keep putting paint on it to get rid of it. And I've almost got enough on it. I got a couple more coats I got to shoot on it, and then the spinner will be fine. I mean, I flew it with the spinner anyway. It looks fine, but again, OCD. So I'm going to put a couple more coats of paint on it to get it finished off. But yeah, overall it looks good. The plane looks great. I'm real happy with it. So I don't mind refinishing them when they need it. I didn't do the whole plane. I mean, the wings still have hanger rash on them and the tail feathers. I only did the fuselage so I could paint the fuselage. The other stuff's all the right color, but it has some hanger rash in it. So, but I wanted to get the decals on it. It's been 4 years with no decals, and I wanted to get them on it. So I did that today at the field before I flew. Spent a couple hours. It took that long. It's kind of a complicated decal to put on. So anyway, yeah, so that's all done. Got that all fixed up. I fixed up the Bayhawk. I had my Viper, or no, my Avanti, my FMS Avanti fixed, and then the other landing gear tore out of it because they don't use any glue. So now I got to re-glue that one. So I was going to do that today too, but I ran out of time. If I fixed that, I wouldn't have been able to fly at all today. So I decided to forego fixing the Avanti and fly. Oh, yeah. Which one did you get? The Hun Hunter or the camo one? Yeah, you get warmed up out there, huh? Oh, you got the camo one. Oh, cool. That's what I have. Yeah, I got to touch mine up. Mostly it was the blue on the bottom of the plane that's coming off. You know, that I don't want to call it aqua blue, but it's a blue on the bottom of the plane that needs refinished on mine. The camo's not in bad shape, but the blue on the bottom looks pretty bad. So yeah, I don't. It says what does it say? Betty on one side and I forget now. What the hell does it say on the other side? Doesn't it say Betty on one side and something else on the other? Now, Paul's flying right now, you bitch. Damn you. Yeah. The silver one was the Hun Hunter. I don't know if you're going to put that scheme on it or not, but yeah, when it was all silver, it was the Hun Hunter. But mine says Betty on one side and Dolly, maybe, on the other. I forget. It's got two different names on it. I don't know why. I guess the pilot had two girlfriends. or a wife and a girlfriend, you know. And depending on which one they brought out to the field would be which side of the airplane they approached. Is that all the wider the Birmingham runway is 25 feet? Wow. Yeah, and Rich Baker's flying off of a 15-foot runway now. We have 50-foot runways at our place. You know, they're grass, but they're 50 feet wide. And we still have guys that can't hit the runway. So figure that out. 50 feet by 800 feet, and they can't hit the runway. It's narrower than ours for sure, Paul. I don't know if it's, you know, I think Scott said they were 40 foot wide. I think. think the runway's 40 feet wide. I could be wrong. No, it's just your phone. It might be your accent. I don't know, Michael. I don't know what it is. That's GB Linden. What's up? How you doing, man? What do you need for the plane, Roy? Do you need parts? What do you need? Oh, golly. I don't know why I'm yawning so damn much. It doesn't understand hillbilly. That's what it is. It's on one side it says Norma. That's it. Is it Helen on the other side? Okay. Yeah, it says Norma on one side and Helen on the other. Yeah. I knew it had two different names on it. I think Betty's on the 1700 P51, I think, has Betty on it. Yeah, I got to find my E-Flight landing gear. I've got two new retracts, and I need to put one in my P47, and the other one's got to go in my T28, my old T28. They were working fine, but it just quit recently. And I've got two brand new retracts in the bag, and I can't find them. Fuck. So. Oh, did it come with Nancy on it? Roy, did you put that on there? What? I don't know of one that came with Nancy on it. Which one was that? $54. You have two airplanes autographed by Pilot Ryan. Oh, wow. Those are worth millions. What notification was that I just had? What the fuck? Oh, it was a top flight model. Oh, okay. What size is that Mustang? It's about 1600 millimeter. Oh yeah. I'm assuming it's a wood kit, right? Or fiberglass and wood. It's not foam. Yeah, Mike. I'm sure he does. No, he doesn't. It's all wood. Yeah. Yeah. Did you rebuild it? Did you put it back together after the crash? Is that right? That has Bonnie on it? Really? I don't have that plane. I never liked that one because it looks proportioned wrong. I think the fuselage is too short and fat to me. Just doesn't look right. I just never wanted to get that one. It's not the Razorback part. I like the Razorback. It's just something about that particular, one that they made. It just looks like the tail's too short, and it's too big around in the girth of the fuselage. Where did you get those signatures at, Michael? Where were you when you got those signatures? Mike, I usually go to Lowe's and get the Valspar. You can get a little sample for like $6. It used to be $3. Now it's $6. But you just get the Valspar paint, house paint, and I believe it's the indoor paint. And they'll mix whatever. You just take a piece. You can either pick a color off the wall, or which is what I did for my Spitfire that I painted. Or you can take them a piece of the airplane, and they'll match whatever color. They've got a color gun there. They can shoot the color, and then they mix your paint to match it, and it's usually right on. It's super, super, accurate. The gun, the camera. So, and that's what I use. And you can brush it on with a foam brush if you want the thickness that it comes, or you can thin it and run it through an airbrush. And yeah, the Spitfire, Philip. So hey, Philip, look at my new scoop. Here's. Let me hang on a minute. Let me change. Oh no, we got it on the right camera. Okay, so this is the stupid scoop. That's wrong. Hang on a minute. Let me get to here. Okay, it's too wide. And you know how thick it was. It was this damn thick, because this is the part that goes on the wing. It's not supposed to be anything on the wing. And then this stupid thing here, right? So I cut that off. of the other one now, and I narrowed it, so now it's only this big. Okay, and then I redid this part of the cowl, and now this is going to sit on there just like this. And that's the new scoop on the cowl, so that the cowl will be about that position in level flight, and the scoop is, you know, horizontal. It's not cocked up, you know, stupid and all the way almost hitting the prop. So I just got to glue that on and then do a little more Gorilla Glue filling and smooth it out. And yeah, that's going to be the my new. So there's nothing on the wing. The scoop stays on the cowl, and yeah, it's coming out real nice. I like it. It looks pretty good. Holy crap. What the hell happened there? Oh yeah, the P-47 is definitely one of the heaviest big planes. It's not that. I've got a bunch of P-47s. It's just the proportions on that particular one, that 1500 size one that FMS came out with, just didn't look right to me. It looks, you know, the proportions look wrong. You know, I could be wrong. It just, to me, it looked wrong. It looks like the tail's not long enough. It should have been longer. I think if the tail was longer, then the size of the girth of the fuselage would look correct. I think that's what it was. It's just that I think the tail was too short. I don't know. It just, something about that plane never looked right to me, so I didn't buy that one. Yeah, exactly, Philip. It was a massive piece of useless foam. So I got rid of it. I cut it all off. We got rid of it. So yeah, this set, there's a little step right there that this was supposed to sit in, like that. Okay. And with it sitting like this, that scoop went that thick all the way out. You know, it was ridiculous. I mean, I don't know what the hell they were thinking. It was totally wrong. Yep, Roy, they definitely had it all wrong. I don't know where they come up with the bullshit they came up with, but I just couldn't deal with it. I think that's probably why the sales on that airplane were so bad, because they had that scoop so wrong, nobody wanted to buy it. You know, and once I knew that, you know, I think I looked up the scoop, you know, to see what it was, and when I saw that it was just a piece of foam, you know, and I could buy, you know, it's still available. You can buy this whole piece. I thought, well, screw it. I'm just gonna get it and cut it, and I'll make it into what I want it to be. And so the other one's scoopless, and now this one's, I'm gonna put the scoop back on the one I'm leaving brown. But it's going to look right now. It ain't going to look stupid the way they had it. You know, they definitely had it all wrong. And mine's not right either, but at least I can live with it. I didn't go look it up and get the exact scales. I think I'm probably still too wide. I think this scoop is still too wide. But It's because this is the 1600 scoop that goes on the Spitfire from Motion. Okay, and and this is a little narrower than that, which Christ, this thing was wider than the 1600 scoop. I mean, there's no way that was right. I mean, it's crazy. So yeah, so I think my new version is going to be close enough. I think it'll look pretty good. So I think the plane it'll at least look. It won't look ridiculous. It might not be exactly scaled, but I think it'll look right. It'll look good enough. I think I can live with it like that. I just couldn't handle it. That thing was ugly as shit. There's just no way. That's why I made the first one with no scoop, because I didn't even want the scoop on it. Fuck it. Hey, what's the scoop, Kenny? What are you, Clark Kent? Oh my God. Well, even though it's 54 degrees outside, the tent's at 66. So the heat on low heat. If I put it on high heat, I could get it 70 in here. But yeah, this isn't burning my extension cord down, so that's good. Yeah. Well, props kind of. Sometimes you can get away with a scale prop, but it's more important to make it flyable, I think, for sure. So yeah, if they put the wrong size prop on it, for scale and stuff, I get that. That part I don't mind. There was just something about that particular P-47. Well, the stripes on it looked all wrong too. I mean, I don't know if those are supposed to be invasion stripes or what the hell, but I'd never seen a P-47 with stripes on it like that. So that wasn't appealing to me either. I thought, well, Christ, what the hell? What kind of paint scheme is that? The black and white stripes on that just looked totally wrong. And then, like I said, it just looked like the fuselage was too short. So it made it look too fat. If it was lengthened out, then it would probably be fine. As far as the Oh, see, really, Paul? That's odd, because everybody raves about how great that plane flies. I've never flown one, but people talk all the time about what a great flyer that is. And I'm like, oh no shit, really? Holy crap! That prop is huge. And how did it look? Did it look? It couldn't have looked right. Oh my God, that prop is huge. Yeah, I know, Ken. There probably was one real one that was painted that way. It just, why'd they pick that one? With all the beautiful schemes out there, why'd they pick that one? So flies like a turtle? I didn't know turtles could fly. Wow. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I guess that's true, Michael. I guess if you throw a turtle hard enough, it'll fly for a little bit anyway. Well, I'm surprised. You know, Pilot Ryan loves that airplane. You know, he thinks it's the best flying, and he did a red tail paint scheme on his and everything because he loves that plane so much. And he likes fast planes. I mean, he didn't like the FMS Corsair because he said it was too slow. It was doing 74 miles an hour, and he said it was too slow. Uh, um, yeah, like you've never done that though, right, Michael? um, and yet you're saying that that 1500 size one was a slow poke. So that just surprises me that Ryan likes that plane so much if it's that slow. Right, but you're saying that the P-47 was even slower than that, right? I mean, if it's a turtle. So I put the Mustang prop on my Corsair, and it went 80. I think it was 82 miles an hour with the Mustang prop on it. Yeah, I understand that, Paul, but that's not even close to scale. Okay, the real plane doesn't go that fast. You know, we're so spoiled because all these planes we buy are so overpowered. I mean, they're so grossly overpowered that it's just not realistic. The real plane isn't that fast. So, but if that's what's fun for you is flying it at Mach 2, then yeah, it would be a turd. you know. Yeah, again, I've never flown one of those particular. I've got the 1700 P-47, which I think flies great. I never flew the 1500. I have no idea what it's like. Oh, the P-47 was way heavier than 8,000 pounds. That thing was a pig. That thing weighed a ton. Yeah, it was. That was a really heavy airplane, but it was rugged. I mean, the pilots loved it because it always brought them home. I mean, they could shoot half the engine out of it, and it'd still run and get you home. You know, there's pistons flying outside of the block. No jug on it. All kinds of crazy stories. But it always brought them home. So it was a really rugged plane. Yeah, yeah, doing loops. Exactly. I've got the Lancaster from Hobby King. Yeah, going out and looping that is not exactly scale. Or flying it around inverted. All of them, Paul. Just about every airplane you can buy is so grossly overpowered that we're spoiled. We're just spoiled rotten. That's why nobody likes the LX model planes because they pretty much fly scale. And everybody thinks they're pigs because they fly scale. Well, it's a matter of taste, I guess. Listen, if I want something that's breakneck speed, you buy a V900 or a V1200. If you want something fast, those are the two planes to buy because they're faster than anything else you can get. Until you start getting ridiculous. But those are the fastest airplanes available. So if you want speed, get one of those. Oh yeah, I know. I've got one, Roy. But the V1200 is even faster than the 900. So yeah, I mean, you want to talk about stupid fast? Yeah. Yeah. Well, there you go. So let's go Mach 4 in a B-25 and rip the wings off of it. There you go. Now it's a missile, a semi-guided missile maybe, but yeah. I think the speed record for an RC airplane is 586 miles an hour, and it's a glider. They were slope flying it off the side of a mountain. It went 586. I think that's the record. 586 miles an hour. Yeah, when I'm in the mood to go fast, I get my V900 out. You know, that's my go-to fast airplane. Everything else I try to fly at pretty scale. That's what I enjoy doing. I like flying scale. But when I need my speed fix, I just get my V900 out. Yeah, exactly. That's like scale Mach 9. Right. Exactly. Listen, we can take off like that B-24, Paul. What's the takeoff rollout? Like 5 feet and it's airborne if you sock the coals to it? Like the real one could take off and even at 50 feet, right? If it was 1/10 scale. I mean, it's just totally unrealistic. Yeah, okay, whatever. I'm an old dude, all right? Yeah. Yeah, Philip, I agree 100%. I fly, 40% to 60%, and it's exactly for that, to keep the batteries cool, so I don't have to buy battery packs every other week because that sucks. I hate buying batteries, and jets are battery eaters. So that's my biggest concern. It's not the speed that I'm really concerned about. It's how much damage am I doing to my batteries by abusing them like that. I just can't afford to keep buying batteries. So that's mostly why I fly mostly the jets. Prop planes don't really tack batteries that bad. It's the jets that do it, and that's why I just can't. You know, right? Exactly, Paul. It's not even that's not even remotely scale. You know? So yeah, it's like I said, we're just so grossly, you know, um, conditioned for all that extra power that is so grossly over scale, um, that when you get a plane that flies even a little faster than scale, you're like, well, it's a dog. Like you think the 74 miles an hour on a Corsair is a pig. Not really. you know, Yeah, it's you know, if that was 10th scale, that means the real one went 740 miles an hour. It didn't go that fast, not even close. So, you know, yeah, it's you know, even though it's slow to you, it's still way over scale speed. So, yeah, fuck batteries, fly like you stole it. Well, if I had your money, Paul, I'd burn mine. I can't afford that shit. Yeah, that's pretty close, Roy. 74 miles an hour. It's pretty close to scale 400, depending on exactly what size that particular airplane is. But yeah, you're right in the right range. It's somewhere around 400 miles an hour, and that's pretty accurate. You know, so um, and you know, and even at that speed, these foam planes are so light that you're still getting a takeoff roll of what 50 feet. You know, maybe. You know, I mean, my 12-pound P-51, my FMS P-51 will be airborne at 20 feet, and the thing wears 12 pounds. It's not that fast. It might go 84 miles an hour wide open, but you know, it just has so much power. You know, with a 3300 or 4000 battery, and it'll go vertical to the stars. And I just did that with my RV8 with a 5200 in it. I changed the prop on it. And it came with a 17.7.5. I put a 1610 on it, and oh my God, that thing goes straight up now to the moon. I mean, and it doesn't even slow down. It just keeps climbing. So yeah, there's an abundance of power in that plane now. I could, you know, in the T-28, the Carbon Z T-28 is the same thing. It got the wrong prop on it. You know, it's you can hear it cavitating when you go full throttle. It's just not grabbing the air. So that plane's going to work just like a 1610 on the Carbon Z T-28 will make it go vertical to the stars too. You know, right now you can go vertical for about 100 feet, and then it just won't pull any harder. That's it. You're done. It just, you know, the motor's screaming and it ain't going anywhere. It just stops, stalls, folds over. You know, now it'll go to the stars. It'll just keep climbing. So, yeah, you're right, Philip. You know, that the surface stuff is the same way. It's way overpowered, way faster than the real thing would ever go. You know, scale wise. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Even the surface stuff. The only thing I think they've got scale. Hey, Paul, how fast is your tank? Is that your old man playing with the tank? How's that work? You got to be an old fart to be playing with a tank that goes what, 3 miles an hour? Actual, not scale. 3. Yeah. So that's about the only thing I think we're playing with that's even remotely scale as far as speed. So yeah, yeah. Every even surface stuff. You're right. Is way overpowered. You know. So you know it's just you know that's how spoiled we are. You know they've spoiled us to wanting these breakneck speeds that are not realistic, but fun, but not realistic. So like I said, when I want to go Mach 2, I get my V900 out. that gets that scratches my speed itch. The rest of the time, I just like to fly. If you ain't puffing batteries, you ain't riding the lightning. Okay, you win. Hey, I've ridden the lightning, by the way. Yeah, yeah. I hope I've puffed my last battery. I don't ever want to do that again. you know, that hurts too much. I'm so tired of buying batteries. So hopefully I'm done puffing batteries. I'm trying anyway. Yeah, exactly. As long as you can shoot them in the nuts, you don't care how fast it goes. Oh. All right, guys, I got to go to the bathroom, so I'm going to call it. I'm not going to come back out. So, all right, you guys have a great night. Thanks for coming. I hope we had fun. I did. As always, you guys are hilarious. I love it when you guys show up. So, thanks for coming. We'll catch you guys. Let's see. Today's Sunday. Well, we'll see it. Well, tomorrow. And Fred. Hey, Fred, are you still here? Fred the Baron, are you still here? Thanks, Ken. Thank you. You have a great week, too. Yep, I guess Fred left. All right. So you guys have a great night. And I'll see you tomorrow in Fred's show. With the fly-in. We'll see you guys there. All right. Have a great night, guys. Talk to you later.